Hello. Hi, everybody. It's me, Auntie Jubilee. Yep. We were waiting for the astronauts to blast off Wednesday, and I don't know why they tried to do it in the rain. I didn't think it was going to go off, but I waited there, waited and waited. I felt bad for those poor astronauts that have been sitting in that cockpit all that time, and then, well, it was cold off. I guess we're going to have to wait until Saturday for the big blast off. Well, I did blast off something on Space America. What is it? Go Space America? I think what they said it is. Go Space America? I can't remember. Oh, hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Well, the blast off didn't make it, but we're going to try Saturday. But I did blast off something. If you look at my RG Jubilee channel, Apollo 13, a musical. Yay! That marks the first full month of the celebration of the Jubilee of the Big Stuff cartoon, which is 50 years and a month old now. Yep. We're blasting off. In honor of Bob and Doug, the two astronauts that are going up on that rocket, I decided to make a cartoon cell of them. This is them on the cartoon cell. And I got them sitting at the table, waiting for that chance to go in that rocket again. I'm going to try to do a little short animation with them, but that's Bob and Doug. That was a fast cartoon that I drew of them. Yes, Bob. It's Bob and that's Doug. And they're over there waiting and waiting patiently, waiting to see if they're going to blast off Saturday. You think the weather's going to be okay for them to go? We don't know. I guess I just have to wait in mission control here until it's time. Well, I make an animated cartoon for those who didn't see my previous, how I used to make them years and years and years ago. There was done cell animation. This is called 2D animation, single frame animation, frame by frame. I would have to draw hundreds and hundreds of pictures to make them move. Every animator, when I started to do cell drawings, every drawing, every one of them is done on a plastic, you see. And it's painted from the back. And then the reason why it is on the plastic, so when you have your scenery, you kind of overlap it. And then you got your scenery and your astronauts or whoever you're animating can sit there. You don't have to keep drawing the scenery. That's how your scenery stays, nice. And then you film it. Then you change your picture and you shoot a frame. You change your picture, you shoot a frame. And that's how you bring the illusion of bringing them to life. And it takes hours and hours of filming time to do that. And then, of course, you draw them in different positions, and then you will draw different faces and expressions to make them move. If I want the hands to move, it would be a separate drawing. I can make them turn their heads, have them talk to each other. However you want to animate the characters, that's how you do it. And sometimes it takes hundreds and hundreds of pictures to make a movie. Yep, that's how I animate. That's how I used to animate way back when I began. In 1975, when I first learned how to animate. At that time, the Big Stuff cartoon was 5 years old. And I was determined to animate. I was 11 years old, so I was about 14 years old when I learned how to animate. Yep, the first one I did, I drew paper pictures, and then I did cutout pictures, and a huge frame. Did with construction paper, made posable dolls, and figurines. And I learned the animation technique. At that time, I had an old movie camera that shooted this like the level. It was the old movie film where you had to be in a dark room and load your film in the dark inside the camera, hoping that it catches and it's working. And with those old, and then it was one that you had to wind up. You go zzz, zzz, and so what I would do is change the picture, go zzz with the camera, change the picture, zzz with the camera, change the picture, zzz with the camera. Then later on, in 1988, I got a whole new camera A better movie count was battery operated, so I didn't have to worry about running out of wind up. Those old cameras were fun in the old days, the wind up ones. That's how you try to shoot a rocket launch. And it gives you a little wind up. Can you imagine you shooting a rocket? It's all going up on the pin. Oh, wind up! You gotta wind up. Good time to wind up the camera. Where'd the rocket go? Oh, that wasn't so good then. I'm glad the technology, it keeps changing as the years go by. You can imagine people always miss shots that way. That's why they made them motorized. And then as it went on, it went from from movie film, and then it went into uh, uh, VHS. Then the VHS camera came out. It took me a long time to wait. I had to wait a long time until they came out with a VHS camera that you could film, shoot single frame, time lapse, frame by frame. It was, it was all new technology for VHS, and so I had to work. I had to wait for that to come out. When that came out, it was about that was in 1985, 82. What I guess that was 82. I probably about 82. They came out with a VHS camera that was able to shoot a single frame or time lapse. And then I transferred from movie film, because movie film at that time was going out. They didn't have no longer movie film. I was like running out of ways to make movies at that time. And equipment was old and falling apart by that time. So I'm glad I got a camera just in time before the transfer. So and then I started making my movies on the VHS tapes. Apollo 13 Legacy lives on. And all the alignment movies and all the Froggy movies were done on VHS, single frame animation. And then I moved on to computer animation. As you can see, that musical, that's a full 3D animation. I moved from 2D to 3D, computer generated. And I did that on a program called iClone. Also, I got some 2D animations. 2D animations I recreated what it would have looked like in 1970. Some of what they would look like in 70 if I were to animate way back when I first created them. With a program called Crazy Talk Animator, which has that simple 2D movement. It's got that cutout image kind of movement to it. So, and that was done through computer, but that was like a regeneration of what I would have looked like if I were animate, if I did animate and had that equipment way back in 1970. The first year, the big stuff cartoon all I did was make up stories and make little books and illustrations. And that's when I did the embryo and the embryo, big stuff and embryo show and Eclipsio. Those two short three-dimensional, 3D animated ones that I did, those are the best of those stories. And I edited them all together into a 3D animation. And then the newer one, which when they're going into the machine now, of course, there's more past that movie, you're going to be editing or re-editing it and fixing it up. It's in the workings, it takes time to make movies. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. So how's everybody doing out there? We only have Boxer 9 up online. How you doing? I like your little ducky that you have on there. Is that a ducky? I don't know. Let me see if I can see it better. It looks like a duck. Is that a duck? I got your glasses on. Hold on. It looks like a little quack quack. Is that a quack quack? I don't know. When you get old like I am getting, you have to put different glasses on to see close. Oh, it's one of those smiley face guys holding his hand up. Like, hi? I don't know what it is. Okay, wait, I can't make it out. It looks like he's having a plant or something in his hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like I guess a smiley face guy with the body. All right. I was hoping that Mitzi Mozzarella would be on. She's the one wanting to see animatronics today. I figured I'd say hi because I haven't been here for a while. I've been busy making that musical, that Apollo 13 musical. It's check it out. It's a full half an hour animated cartoon, 3D of my boys, the Apollo 13 cartoon. They're all singing about their mission. They're singing about their moon trip. Hey, kind of fun. That was fun making that. Thanks to those wonderful people called the Green Orbs, who freely gave me the use to using their music, copyright royalty free. By meaning that I have no problem with copyright on that. They allow me to use that music. I took their original music and my original words and rewrote words to that beautiful music they made. And I made this beautiful musical. Now, I ain't really the number one singer in the world, but I try. I like making songs. I like making cartoons on my boys. I put the two and two together, and that's what I did. I hope you enjoy it. Take a look, see. It's called Apollo 13 the Musical by Apollo 13 the Musical, the 50th year of the Apollo 13 cartoon by Rosalie Graziano, Archie Jubilee. Excuse me. My throat has worked hard on making that. When you sing for hours and hours and get songs just right to put on a video and do all that talking, it's hard on the throat. That feels better. So that's what I've been doing. I just wanted to say hi. It seems like I guess everybody's sleeping. Maybe I'm too late. I was busy doing things. After I finished that movie, I was exhausted, so I had to rest a little. I used to make that movie. Had days like I got up 8 o'clock in the morning, worked on it all day, singing the songs, putting it together, animating it. Some nights I didn't get to bed until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Woke up the next day 8 o'clock. I've been doing that for about a month. You know, these movies, and I'm like, ooh. Well, you know, I don't have to get up to go anywhere. But things are still closed some of them, but I see they're opening slowly. So just want to make sure it's all clear before I go do any other things. I do not want to catch this nasty thing. I like to be safe. I pray to the Lord for protection. I pray for everybody who's out there. My heart pours out for those who lost loved ones during this pandemic. I know it's sad, very sad. And, well, I know the Lord will pull us through. I mean, I lost a lot of loved ones, so I know what it's like. Lose your best friends or your family members. It's hard, I know. My heart goes out for you because that happened to me a lot. And I know how you feel. Mm, that's why I'm doing these videos to cheer you up. Uh, the Lord gave me joy so I can give you joy. He's given me a great talent so I can share my great talent with you. And I have fun making my cartoons of my Apollo 13 boys. I've been doing it for 50 years. And when I was making these cartoons, I felt like a little 11-year-old girl, that 11-year-old kid again. When I first designed the cartoon, when I first got this first picture on Apollo 13. Yep, this is the original picture that started the whole thing. A little kid, you know. I know it's worn out. It's been with me everywhere I've been. Oh, forget, it's 50 years old. It's been everywhere. So where I've been, this has been. So doesn't leave my sight. So, you know, I just felt like a kid again. And It just made me feel good to share everything. By the way, I noticed, I don't know if you noticed, but I got some new pictures of my boys. I don't know if I showed them last time. I got a picture of Hayes. I think his light's shining on him. It's hard to get the glare out. Hazy is hazy. Can you see him? He's cute. That's Fred Hayes. That's this guy over here, Mr. Repress Valve. He's a little stinker on a mission. Like, they always pop that repress valve and make Jack and Jim jump. So in the cartoon, I got a funny song, two funny songs about that. This is Jim Lovell during the Mercury days. When he first was the astronaut. And he's the only astronaut that's been had to do all three missions, all the three different phases. The Mercury, the Gemini, and then the Apollo. And he thought it was his chance to walk on the moon. Poor guy went to the moon twice, never got the chance to step on it. And they used to sing about that too, he sings about in the cartoon. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is when he was very young. Look at you. They get these face. There you go. That's my Jimmy boy. Hello, Jimmy boy. That's young Jimmy. And then I found this beautiful picture. Happy stuff. Jack Swaggy. Is he happy? Look at him happy. That's my Swaggy. Jack Swaggy, that's the big stuff. This is him eating the stinking eggs before he went on the mission. That happy face makes somebody happy. Look at that. He got teeth. I can't wait to go. I still wait for the dentist so I can get my teeth. What am I do? I want to smile like that again. See, we got teeth. I don't got teeth. I guess nobody else is on. Hi, everybody. Well, Boxer 9. Got anything to say? Anything you want me to talk about? Where's my friend Mitzi Mozzarelli? I was going to show you an animatronic. If not, I'll wait for another day for that one. I gotta work on another part of my cartoon. There's another cartoon character in the big stuff in the beginning of the cartoons. Little fish called Spotty the Fish. It's another part of the 1970 cartoons. I'm recreating that one in the 2D program to show you what it would have looked like if I were to animate, if I did animate it in 1970. But it's going to be the more modern computer's version of it. But I'm trying to do it as much. Oh, cool. Okay, you talking. Okay, cool. I'm glad you wrote back to me. I'll be showing that. I'm working on that. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. It's a little short thing. How do you like the Big Stuff and Embryo Show musical, and Apollo 13 the musical, and the Eclipsio, Biggie Meets Eclipsio? Those three cartoons, those three movies I did within the 2 months. It's amazing how I was able to animate all of that in 2 months. When it took me that short version of alignment, the first one I did with the cell animation done this way, the single frame animation on alignment, the very first cartoon, which took me about 2 years to animate because I had to paint all the pictures. Then I had to synchronize all the pictures, then I had to film each picture, then I had to wait for the film to come back, then I had to edit it all, then I had to soundtrack it, then and here I can make all that like that on a computer. It's really amazing. And it's 3D animated, 3-dimensional. It's not 2D. And if I do it 2D, it's on the computer too at the same time. All I have to do is draw one cell like this. I'm going to do a little animation on Bob and Doug over here, and see if they're going to launch on Saturday. I'm going to have a little short video of them saying, we were in a spacecraft all that time, getting ready to go. And it was cold off. Well, I guess we got to try for Saturday. What was just thinking? It was raining and storming. Us as astronauts, we had to do our thing. What program do I use for 3D? That is the iClone. It's iClone by Real Illusions. The one I have was iClone 5. But since I bought the program, they came up all new ones too. So they have all kinds of 3D programs and 2D. They got Crazy Talk Animator, Cartoon Animator. They Real Illusion Studios makes the best software for animation, and it's affordable. It's not thousands and thousands of dollars like all the other ones, and not complicated to operate. It's easy for somebody like me who has dyslexia to be able to do it. Because I had 3D Max, the animation program. I can't figure this thing out. You need a two-hand operation. You would look at full screens. I was like, huh? I felt like when I tried to animate, you have to pull this up and stretch this out. And then do the one thing, like, I can't animate a movie like it's too complicated. I had to find something simpler, so I guess something simpler. Good thing that was a demo version of it. Didn't have to pay the full price. A friend of mine in the school did that. I couldn't do it. It was like it was like try out the software if you like it. Yeah, you go. No, too complicated. That's why I was making my Quest movie. Journey into Paradise, Quest for the King. I did that with iClone. You got to go to bed? Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you, I guess, tomorrow or the next time I'm online. Thanks for joining me. I know it's late. I came on late. I was busy doing other things I had to get done, you know. You know how it is. Busy. Well, you good night. Have a good time. And thank you for hanging with me. And pleasant dreams. Tomorrow, if you got a chance, look at Apollo 13 the musical. Let me know how you like it. Or any of my other new videos I put up. Well, I'm going to get ready for bed soon, too. I just came on tonight to give a short little video to say I'm still here. I was busy yesterday with the astronauts all day, trying to see if they were going to go up. Then I have my traditional, every time there's a rocket launch or something, I always have the traditional steak and eggs. But I have it for dinner. I don't eat that in the mornings, too. I'm not going on the moon or any rocket launch, so I had to eat for dinner. And without tea, it takes me an hour to eat a piece of steak. I gotta cut that steak in little tiny pieces, and then I gotta pull it apart piece by piece, and go with no tea. But I ate it, so and I was looking at my big stuff cartoon, and then there was another Apollo thing going on. I was looking at the astronaut. I just said as I was eating, forever eat that thing. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Well, everybody, you have a pleasant dream, pleasant night and pleasant dreams. I reversed that, I'm sorry. Have a pleasant evening and pleasant dreams. And this is Archie Jubilee signing off, and see you on the next launch. Let's hope Bob and Doug over here, Bob and Doug will make their way up to the moon. No, not the moon. Well, we all get ready to go to the moon, but make their way up to the space station and then to the moon. Well, I don't know if they're going to go to the moon, but you know, we have to start small steps and then go big steps, and you know. So I'm going to try to work these guys out into a short little animation. Try to get them before launch day. So we can launch America. That's what it's called, Launch America. With Bob and Doug and Auntie Jubilee. And, of course, the most famous favorite astronauts of all, Apollo 13. They're my boys. I love them. Well, you have a good day. And Roger and out. Bye. Good night, everybody.